Bonjour. So today I'm going to teach you a nice new chapter about the house. Okay, so we're going to learn about the different houses people live in. We're going to learn about where your house is located, how to describe your house. Then we will get on to the different rooms in the house. So I hope you enjoy it. So first of all, on the picture in front of you, it says Chez moi. So you don't say chez, it's chez. Chez moi means at my house. Or it can mean in my house as well. So chez moi, at my house. Okay, so chez moi, at my house. So, moi, j'habite dans. Okay, so me, I live in. Now you know j'habite already. Because you learned j'habite à Canturk is I live in Canturk. So j'habite dans. So when you're talking about the different types of houses that you live in, Une maison is just the French for a house. So you could say, moi j'habite dans une maison à Canturk. So une maison. Une maison is a house. Now in brackets I have le domicile. Le domicile is just the French for the home. It's another word for the home. Don't be too concerned about it. You can add it into your notes. Just focus on une maison, a house. Obviously, une tells us that it is a feminine word. Une maison. Un pavillon. Un pavillon is a bungalow. Okay, so un pavillon, a bungalow. Un appartement, an apartment. Un appartement, an apartment. Un immeuble is a block of flats, or you could also call it an apartment block. So un immeuble is an apartment block or a block of flats. Un chalet is a chalet. It's a ski lodge where none of us are so lucky to live in one of them. Une maison individuelle. Now it literally looks like it translates as an individual house, but we don't call them that. We say a detached house. So une maison individuelle, a detached house. Une maison jumelée is a semi-detached house. Okay, so une maison jumelée, a semi-detached house. Jumelée, jumeaux, jumelles mean twins. So the houses are twinned together. Une ferme, if you're living on a farm. Une HLM is council housing. Okay, so une HLM, council housing. Une résidence secondaire, a secondary home or a holiday home. Another word for a holiday home is un gîte. Un gîte. Now I prefer the second word there, un gîte, because it's shorter, it's easier to learn it. But just recognize the both of them anyway. So une résidence secondaire, un gîte. Une chaumière. Une chaumière is a cottage. A cottage, okay? Une chaumière, a cottage. Okay, so I'll do a quick recap over that vocab. So first of all, we learned chez moi is at my house. Moi j'habite dans, me, I live in. Une maison, a house. Un pavillon, a bungalow. Un appartement, an apartment. Un immeuble, a block of flats or an apartment block. Un chalet, a ski lodge. Une maison individuelle, an individual house, a detached house. Une maison jumelée, a semi-detached house. Une ferme, a farmhouse. Une HLM, a council house. Une résidence secondaire, or un gîte, a holiday home. Okay. Une chaumière, a cottage. So they're the different types of houses that you live in. Now, when you want to say where your house is located, we say ma maison se trouve. That means my house is located. Now, first of all, we know that a house is une maison. So that tells us it's a feminine word. So notice I've put the feminine possessive adjective before it. Okay, mon, ma, mes are the three words for my, so I need the feminine ma. Ma maison se trouve. My house is found or my house is located. En ville. En ville means in town. Okay, so if your house is located in town, you'll say ma maison se trouve en ville. Au centre-ville, in the town centre. Now that can also mean in the city centre. En ville means in town. It can also mean in the city. Au centre-ville, in the town centre. Equally, it can mean in the city centre. Dans un lotissement, in a housing estate. I think there's lots of housing. Lotissement. So, dans un lotissement, in a housing estate. À la campagne, in the countryside. À la campagne, in the countryside. À la montagne, in the mountains. Now, I know none of you are living up in the mountains, but it's handy to know it anyway. À la montagne, in the mountains. Dans un village, in a village. Now, a lot of you are living in villages. Dans un village. Au bord de la mer, beside the sea. Again, I know none of you are living beside the sea, but you might stay there in future, go on holidays there. You might have a holiday home there. We can use it in another circumstance. Au bord de la mer, beside the sea. Dans la banlieue, or en banlieue, means in the suburbs. And imagine this little word here, la banlieue, the suburbs, is a word I've been using a lot with leaving certs at the moment. So, dans la banlieue, in the suburbs. So, if you're living in the suburbs of the town or the outskirts of the town, you'll say ma maison se trouve dans la banlieue. Dans une ferme, in a farm. Okay, so let's give a quick recap over that vocab. Oops, 1 second. Till I get back to my presentation. So, ma maison se trouve, my house is located, en ville, in town, au centre-ville, in the town centre, dans un lotissement, in a housing estate, à la campagne, in the countryside, à la montagne, in the mountains, dans un village, in a village, au bord de la mer, beside the sea, dans la banlieue, in the suburbs, or en banlieue, in the suburbs. Dans une ferme, in a farm. Okay, c'est tout. So I'll leave it at that for today. I want you to write in the different types of houses that we live in and where houses are located. Write them into your notes copies.